think it's every man's responsibility to do their job, and it's ours as coaches to make them do their job and to work those things. And if they're not doing it, then it's our job to play somebody else. And going to be a couple changes at linebacker with Mike linebacker and that in the game, and hopefully develop some more depth doing that. But I've seen some improvement on our fits this week. Yes.
Does Georgia present anything that is more complicated or complex than what you've been seeing?
Well, it's different. It's not so much, you know, that they're going to run 11 personnel, and then they're going to give you a 4-wide picture out of it and empty pictures out of it. Won the game the other night against Missouri doing that. And but then they're going to have several different personnels that you have to prepare for, so they make you do a lot of work against a lot of different personnels on the field. Yes.
How do you notice Eason's just kind of command of everything out there?
Yeah, I mean, all these great freshman quarterbacks that you're seeing, you know, it used to be, man, as a freshman, you take advantage of them and everything. The guy's got an unbelievably strong arm. You know, at times, obviously, he's going to make freshman mistakes, but he hadn't made enough of them for not to be, they're 3-0 right now.
Have you ever gone up against 3 freshman quarterbacks in the first 4 games? I mean, this quickly?
You know, if I have, I don't remember it. And if I do, I don't remember being 0-2 against them at this point either. So.
What's the, I guess, the chance when you're preparing for dual threat guys like Francois and Hurts, and now all of a sudden you get a guy that's just going to be a drop back, throw it around? How challenging is that to kind of?
Well, I think that's how they compensate with their offense. Yeah. I mean, at times you're going to, they got a few snaps of wildcat they put in there, and you know, the way that they're set up is to run the football with their great backs, and to do that, so they take the stress off of him. So, yeah, he's a totally different style, but he's a style that really fits them. They're so similar to Arkansas to me, you know, for obvious reasons. I mean, Chaney's has Arkansas background, and so does Sam Pittman, the offensive line coach, as well. Maybe some others, but I know those two for sure.
Chubb as good as he ever was?
Well, I never saw Chubb before. You know, I might have seen him in some games, and I remember everybody. I know that name, and it's you know, a different name too. But I think he's a darn good football player. But there's not very many weeks in this league that you aren't going to face really good backs. And I think number one's a really good player as well. I mean, they got good players running back.
Why do you feel like he hasn't been able to find much room lately in the past 2 games? I know.
You know, it's almost like in the Missouri game, even though they won the Missouri game, they got behind and they started chunking. I think they threw it 50-some times in the game, and that really shocked me. It was kind of out of character for them to do that. And then Nickel State did a heck of a job against them. I don't know if they, you know, just didn't get themselves ready. It may have been that the freshmen started for the first time in that. So early in the season, you know, everybody's trying to find their rhythm and so forth.